Here it comes. A minute and a half later. Saying I have pretty poor health with the stream. Okay, why is the stream health so poor? It was poor. Pretty poor health with the stream. Here it comes. A minute and a half later. Saying I have pretty poor health with the stream. Okay, why is the stream health so poor? There we go. Okay, why is the stream health so poor? There we go. Okay, why is the stream health so poor? There we go. Okay. Set the stream to public. We should be full-fledged and ready to rock. Oops, forgot to turn my stream volume down. Okay, so here's what we got going on, guys. We have, ooh, this camo is fucking purty. You got a purty mouth, little boy. So I've done almost all the sniper rifles. We got this bitch. Ah, man, 800 headshots is so fucking far away. And then I got the Essex and the Auger. You guys, I know you're probably like, why you had all these guns to stream? The last stream I did at Dark Matter was a few weeks ago, maybe a month or so ago. We had the Mozu, I was doing the Mozu and shit. I finished that Mozu so long ago, so long ago. I mean, we can see all these guns. So there's a good thing and a bad thing about how they changed the new method for, let's see, for guns like this. Okay, so they changed it so you just have to get half the amount of headshots, right? Okay, sounds pretty fair. What I figured out what Treyarch was doing, and I wanted to make a video about this, but this topic isn't very deep enough to really like highlight it, I guess. So, all right, for example, when I'm that's a bad example. Let's see. The VKM, no. What gun did I want to show everybody? I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll do a wall weapon. Titan's a wall weapon. So the way that this works is you get 3,600 headshots. Okay, this is about, this whole first performance part is about it's 2 prestiges of the weapon. Then you get to the technical part, and you're at essentially your 3rd go round of ranking up the weapon, and that's when you get 2,000 kills, 50 heavy kills, and 10 mini kills, and then you fuck around with the Pack-a-Punch. Then, when you go back to the next game, you finish up with the... Oh, excuse me. You get all the attachments. So first you start with no attachments, then you get all the attachments. So the way they timed it is actually perfect. The problem is they just need to increase the... It's not the headshots that are high, it's the XP takes too long to grind up the weapons. Does that make sense? So they based all this headshot and shit, all this headshot challenge shit off of all the XP grind. Alright? So they just need to lower the XP grind and it would be fine. Alright? I figured it out. Took me all those guns to do it. And then the other thing is they cut all the guns in half for headshots that are in the box, which, okay, I don't know why I'm crouching down. I can just put the mic in my face. I don't know if you can hear me. So they put the... God, that's fucking annoying. Why am I in this lobby? They cut all those guns in half, and I had completed most of them, so that was kind of a fucking slap in the face, if you ask me. It wasn't very cool. Alright, I guess we'll do this map. See the problem with that map. I'm gonna try classified. Let's try classified. No, we're gonna do this one. And we'll need a wall weapon, so we'll need anywhere but here. Definitely need anti-trap, whatever. Anti-entrapment. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Alright, let's go. I'm really fucking tired of dark matter. I've been doing the dark matter grind, yep, like I said. But what I've really been focusing on lately is just regular challenges of the 100%er challenge, because the dark matter grind gets so boring, you actually start to forget how to play zombies. I know that sounds strange because you're playing zombies, but when you just put it on casual and you're listening to podcasts over and over and over, you don't really engage with zombies like you used to. When I played zombies before, I used to go for Easter eggs and high round challenges and stuff. I genuinely think that this has hurt my skill, because I just want to grind and get it over with. I have to really get in the mindset for Easter eggs. There's actually a fucking trophy that I haven't been able to complete because my skill has gotten so bad, I can't beat one of the trophies from
Goodness
this map.
me, I'm piggy in the middle here, aren't I? Better get busy. Can't say I'm sorry to see you
And
go.
it's the trophy that has to do
Right,
with
Stanton. Now would be a good time to remember
sorry.
your ancient Greek.
has to do
There
with
won't be any handy Rosetta Stones lying around to help with transcriptions.
the gauntlets. Double upgrading them. It's not even that fucking hard. But I've tried it a couple times and I've just failed, and you can't do it on casual. This particular one you can't do on casual. Most other trophies you can. I made a video about that. You can check it out on the channel.
Wrong place.
I think
wrong
something
shot.
that a lot of people won't realize is how hard it is to not fart on stream. It's really tricky.
So, is this mythological humbug fabricated by the Sentinel artifact, or were the Greek gods real? Mate, you are the last person to ask what's real and what isn't.
Auger. I don't really know what I
A
want to go
crafting
for this
table.
game.
Now I know where to take any mystery bits of ancient contraptions.
Really not sure.
I'm starting to wonder if the sculptors here got paid by the square foot. Is that the
this
Sentinel thing in the
This
statue's
Nebula,
hand?
camo might be better looking than
Awaken, my soldiers! Slay these pawns of the Pythia!
Skeleton warrior. How does that even work? There's no bloody muscles.
And you guys, I think Treyarch changed how you get dark matter with was it brain rot, and what's
My D&D are ready. There's too many coming. Too many.
shit?
That's bloody Pegasus up there.
Yeah, the way that you get camos, or god damn it, when I'm on stream, it's like you're automatically retarded. Pillow.
Tarmate, I owe you one.
Now you have seen him. The one who did this to me. The one you must stop at all costs.
Insta-kill!
Steve will aid you. Seek his golden bridle.
God, this gun is so boring to fucking use.
Wish I could fly like that horse.
Full power.
It's not a bad gun. It's just boring as shit. It's plasma, or this nebula.
Ah, little fellow,
Camo.
running away from the
So
armory.
sick.
Seen any of my missing socks on your
The
tablet?
camos in BO3 are way better.
I'm a
I think,
killer.
I think, guys, I think I'm gonna make a video about this later today. I think Black Ops 4 it's a lot of things, and I think the biggest thing it is a failed experiment. It's complicated. It's a failed experiment in the sense of multiplayer, and did I get that thing? In multiplayer, how they wanted to do Overwatch, and I've been saying this since the beginning. I feels like Treyarch loves to experiment with stuff and push the boundaries. I believe that they care as developers. I think that they're in a rock and a hard place between the fan and Activision. Of course they would love to get us everything for free. Of course they would. Like, why would people, I mean, there's some people that are evil, of course.
That is not fair.
But the majority
Sneaking
of
up on me
people
like
are
that.
decent and they want to help you know, they want to lead meaningful lives and shit. And of course, people would love to give their art for free. I have no problem paying for said art because I want to support companies and businesses and stuff. But
I
that being
don't suppose
said,
there are any bath salts around.
they're in a very difficult place.
I'm,
Coming up
I'm
with
asking
a
for a
brand
friend.
new Call of Duty every couple years.
Don't suppose all
Constantly
this
working
money
on the
is
same thing
cursed,
over and
do
over
you?
and over and over and
Not
over.
that
It
I'm
can't be too
superstitious.
exciting doing that. So Treyarch is one of the big devs
Oh,
that likes to
so
experiment.
this is how
and
it's going
push
to be. I
the
can't
envelope.
wait.
And you gotta admire that shit. I know I do. And this is just a failed experiment. Zombies, on the other
Impressive
hand,
bronze statue.
it's
If
let me
you're
clear,
into
it's a
that
failed
sort of thing.
experiment as an entire game. But Zombies is a Zombies is a perfected idea. Gotta write this down. So what I'm trying to say is Zombies was the experiment, okay? Zombies was always the experiment for Call of Duty. And hold on a second. And multiplayer and Blackout were the staples, and they were the staples for a reason. Because
Well.
then we
if it
can
isn't
load
even
up Call of Duty, play our predictable multiplayer, our predictable Blackout mode, or whatever, not Blackout is around. But play those predictable modes and feel safe. Like, we feel comfortable, and then if you want an experiment, you go and you play Zombies because it's weird. It has its own storyline. It's almost like a separate mode.
this may be the
But,
key
you know,
to
it
a
has all
winged
the COD
chariot.
assets inside of it.
Forgive.
So you gotta understand that when Treyarch
Not
was
very much,
creating
Oracle.
Zombies, they didn't
Oh,
have any
that's
idea it was going to
pretty
get as
thoughtful.
popular
Thanks a
as
lot.
it was. And when Jason Blundell took over, there was a few times I've heard him say in interviews, particularly one from Zombies Chronicles. I brought this up in another video, but he was saying Zombies is always a great experiment, okay? And part of that experimentation is what makes
some sort
the maps
of
either
wonder
great or
weapon.
failures.
As in,
So
I wonder why this weapon looks so naff.
I'm probably
Do not be fooled by its appearance.
So for a map like Mob,
Shrines of the primordial
it was, you know, obviously a smash hit.
claim their
And
power.
then we have, what's the other map? It was Mob
This
and
is
then
the
Origins.
shrine of power.
And then we have
Primordial
Drak, which is a mishmash of the two.
God, show me thou art worthy.
So it's constantly an
Everything
experiment.
is
It's
fine.
never-
Go
it's
find your
never
own.
unique all the time. It can't. And during Black Ops 3, there was a precedent set. A precedent of a shield, a main quest,
Take up her weapon.
and
Test its power.
you gotta complete the quest, you gotta build up a shield and a get pack-a-punch and do all this shit, and it all leads to a conclusion, and that conclusion was boss fights, you know? After all that, Chronicles comes out, and we essentially go back to the roots, but it felt new enough to make it seem like Zombies was still progressing and still an experiment. All those headshots were missed. It still made Zombies seem like...
I do hope the bullet...
Fuck, these are fleshing out my ideas live on stream. So then after Zombies Chronicles comes out, and we still have this,
There he
this
comes
nostalgic
soon.
trip. We have this
I'm a
feeling
chemist,
of new
not a
and old at the
botanist.
same time.
What the
It feels
devil am
like
I
Zombies
supposed to do
progressing.
with this
And then we
thing?
see Infinity Ward come out, and what Infinite Warfare came out, and what Infinity Ward
Go,
did.
me!
God damn. Hold on, guys. Well, I mean, no one's fucking watching the stream anyway, so might as well write these ideas out. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna withhold some of this information because if anybody does end up watching the stream,
my
I don't
gun,
want you to have to
empty
have
as can
repeated
be.
content. So, we'll wait.
Yes! Chalk one more up for the good guys. Fuck! Got a spoonful of laudanum in me and that still hurt.
Alright. I'm only upgrading this gauntlet for the sake of...
Oh, that's a step in the right direction.
I shouldn't get this one. I should get the...
If anyone's interested, these elixirs are also very good at removing stains and cleaning the toilet.
I forget where. I saw some other pieces. There's one. I'm just gonna go with the blood one downstairs. Or on the other side. But, yeah, basically,
Was
guys,
this where the worshippers queued
yes,
up?
there
God's waiting
is
room, so to speak.
an issue with zombies right now. And I think I kind of almost figured it out. Based from a psychological standpoint, as well. Got the shield, got the bridle. Alright, this we can do. From a psychological standpoint, as well as from the community standpoint, business standpoint, it is a perfect storm, and what sucks about it is that it's ending. The Ether story is ending, which is what Zombies essentially was. It was the Ether story.
Bubble,
We're not getting
bubble, toil and
to
trouble.
other people's, yes, zombie is just a mode, but for me, it's Ether. Like, I don't like other zombie games. I don't play Left 4 Dead. Like, I don't like zombie games, really. I like this because it's its own thing. It's unique. It's not really about the
the
zombies.
classic.
Sorry, guys. I never realized that
Hoplite, shield, and
you
spear.
could
Look at me, I'm hoplighting.
you could essentially come up with ideas on stream. I didn't know that was allowed. Because, excuse me, folks, you gotta appreciate Treyarch. Like, you really have to. I mean, look at this map. all the maps are like this. They're all fucking amazing.
In through the nose, out through the mouth. Mouth,
They are
that's the word. I guess it arse.
They, like, the fact that this pool fills up with blood and then the water is still pouring in it and it's cleaning it out with a filtration system. Okay. What? Sledgehammer didn't do this stuff. Infinity Ward, they did kind of do a little bit of that shit. Like, for example, they had the, what's it called? Like those geysers. They weren't geysers. Those fountains shooting up. And Zombies in Spaceland. I mean, let me take something back. The one thing that Sledgehammer did that was awesome was in the final, like, they had that sequence where the lights went off and shit. That was pretty fly. I was genuinely into that. It set a tone that was so good, and that was honestly my biggest problem with World War II Zombies was it never established its tone. It was one.
Did I ever
it was
mention I
different
suffer from
tones the whole
stage
season.
fright?
The
Mostly in
first
public lavatories.
episode or the first chapter set it up to be this, like, even Groston House set it up to be scary and sinister and gruesome. The Darkest Shore would have been fine. I think it was just a weird, empty map that was a filler for content reasons. Like, there's a rumor floating around that Treyarch was like, no, you guys gotta cancel your project because we're doing something similar. I don't know if that's true or not, but could be. So
Pegasus bids you all to
Darkest
take
Shore
flight.
was just kind of boring. The moisturers were really fucking
And
annoying.
Mum said
I didn't
I'd
like
never
those.
amount to anything. A wild and bumpy ride that was. When can I do it again?
It didn't veer too far off
what's-
from the tonality of World War II Zombies, but it wasn't great.
My adversary knows you.
Then you had the Shadowed Throne. Now, the Shadowed Throne was a good map, but that is when the shift really struck the hardest, in my opinion. I don't know if that's a really a phrase that makes any fucking sense, but the Shadowed Throne was an action adventure movie with, like, some creepy vibes. It wasn't really scary. It felt heroic. That music during the boss fight.
Ooh, I bet that stings a bit.
Then you had the Tortured Path, which was just fucking awful. And the boat level was the only good level, but that Easter egg was so dumb.
Or they'll make souvlaki out of you.
And they started introducing levels of, like, magic. It went from a science fiction horror film style movie,
Cheers,
or
thank
style
you.
game, sorry,
But
science
I've
fiction
settled for
horror
Insta home, Insta out
with
of
Nazi
here, Insta
war-torn
win.
rundown elements to a action movie briefly to magic. Well, you know what? So did Treyarch, guys. Fuck. But in Treyarch's defense, they've had two different main directors with two different visions. They've had
Oh,
five.
that hits the spot.
well, yeah.
Several spots, in
Yeah,
fact.
5 games to do this
I
to,
wonder if I can use the forge in
which
here. Pegasus
which definitely
needs a
matters.
new pair of shoes.
so it's not exactly equivalent. I mean, even Infinity Ward, as terrible as their story was, at least they set a fucking tone.
Walkways made from giant
It
snakes.
all made
Perfectly
sense.
normal. Bog
As stupid
standard
as it was.
design.
So I don't know really what I'm trying to say. I guess it's just zombies is an interesting thing. And
I think I might be in the mood to do a bit of tinkering.
With stories, unless they're self-contained, or you give us proper cliffhangers. And Jason Blundell has never really done that. Jimmy Zielinski did it with Moon. But people, we had a really weird ending with Revelations. But what they should have done was said, you know, Zombies Chronicles 2 is coming out, and Blood of the Dead should have came out. There's just subtle things they should have done that they didn't do. Like, Blood of the Dead should have came out at the end of Black Ops 3 with Zombies Chronicles. And the other thing that should have happened is Ether in this game should have kept the same gameplay style as before.
Do something constructive with your life.
It should not have. It should not have adopted
No time to wait.
all these
I'm rushed off my
chaos
feet today.
principles. It should, you know, like keeping the perk system the same. You know, having an X amount of perks and maps, having new perks and maps be introduced. Stuff like that, as well as let's see, what else?
Didn't expect that.
The specialist
did you?
weapons. Let us build our specialist weapons and stuff, like we used to. Or if you want to have them, I mean, the biggest thing is the perks and the gobble guns. The Ether story took place to the Chaos story in this game. And as an former artist, I'm not really an artist anymore. I used to be. Now I'm just a fucking shill. But as a former artist, I understand not wanting to create and write the same thing over and over. I can
Come
imagine
here,
it
you
sucks.
stumbling sound notes. I'm catching you in.
I really can. However, you should have either wrapped it up at the beginning of this year, because we've been waiting for 10 fucking years, and then we would have all been so hyped about the Ether, we would have been like, man, we really need more
In
zombies.
other circumstances.
I guess
Without
we'll
weapons.
go to the chaos, because we kind of know what it's about. But they didn't. And then on the other hand, I can see them coming from the perspective like, well, we didn't want to just end the season with
In one year, out the other.
with chaos. You know, Ether is our baby. We want to end it with a bang. So what you do is, to resolve that problem, is you don't release chaos yet. You know, you release Blood of the Dead and Classified first. Then you release 4 more maps of Ether. And finish the season, and we get 6 maps, and we're like, man, that seems short. It seems weird. You know, we got these gauntlets and rush modes and stuff, but it feels weird. Even if you had some of these new mechanics, we would have felt like it was an Ether upgrade, not a Chaos copy. Then the season ends, and we're like, man, no more zombies ever again from Treyarch. And they're like, nuh-uh, Zombies Story 2.0. I don't know, I'm just fucking an idiot.
Oh, yes. Adding a magical bird of prey to
I don't
this
even know what I'm
bloodbath
fucking
is
talking about
definitely
anymore.
a
No one's
good
even watching
idea.
this. I'm just a man in a room playing video games.
What's under that
talking to
crystal?
himself.
Evil cow?
He goes uncalled sacred unfather.
I want to grow up and have a family, apparently. Can't even get a beer. Oh, gotta keep grinding. Not trying to garner sympathy for myself, just
That got my attention, along with a
observing
tube of my flesh.
stupid behavior.
Super! Aren't I popular nasty undead all of a sudden. Oh, thank goodness. Manky ghouls are starting to build up a tolerance to bullets. I'm worried about Pegasus. That undead wanker tried to kill him. Who does he think he is?
God, this camo's so
My
sweet.
enemy was a prince when this city was young. He was revered.
God, this has to end. This trap thing, I will never use this elixir ever.
You
So just
were
making
the
me do these
self-proclaimed
challenges is
hero.
fucking pointless. It's the one thing I get really hellbent on with challenges is
Whew, smells like sour milk mixed with
I
apple.
want challenges,
Very
but at the same
comforting.
time, they all suck. I don't care about anti-entrapment, like, I don't know, I guess you could use it. But not when you, it's actually, no, it's pretty fucking useless. Because let's say you're on high rounds, what, you get to use that once every 6 rounds? Well, when you're on round 100, you need that shit
Express
loaded
route to the bright side.
fast. I'm not saying it has to be utilized for the whole round, but you know, after you hoard them up and run them through the trap, I mean, what's the point of even running? I don't really think there is.
I'm not glad to see the back of you.
Best place.
Full power.
I'm gonna do a little dance over here.
Funny seeing all these Greek legends in the flesh. Makes me realize just how poor some artists' renderings actually are.
I don't know. What should I get? Should I get the wind gauntlet? Oh, fuck.
Looks like this is the place to be. Ha ha! The bypass strike!
That was almost really unlucky.
You won't forget me in a hurry, will you?
Ornos approves. Take up his weapon. Test its power.
I really need to get a shield.
Seek the primordial weapon where the mighty Titan points.
ASMR. Where am I going? I guess we're. See if we'll let it go.
It's the
And
lumps
you
that give it
definitely don't.
texture.
Got Pegasus Strike built. Oh, got all the parts. Need to craft it. Huh. Is there a line
I
in it?
literally haven't got a pot to piss in.
This is literally the best place to try. That you don't want that. The best. So okay, for Dark Matter secrets, you literally don't want any. I gotta write this one down because I'm gonna forget this one, and I'm actually making a video about Dark Matter tips. Alright. So, the secret is cryo freeze for headshots, and then you want the fire, or whatever it's called, the firebomb for general kills. You heard? You heard? I can't tell if I'm dropping. Yeah, it says it's
I'll huff and I'll puff and, oh, you know the rest.
Oranos will share even more power with those quivering to find it. Well done. The sun will quickly.
Double points.
shit on my dick.
3 cheers for us. Hip hip. Never mind.
Hoorah! Did that arrow break? Man, that looks crazy. I never really watched it.
This is the best glove I've ever had. Even better than mittens tied together with string.
Hey, only got one left.
I'm feeling all positive after that.
I finally learned that these feathers go right there.
A gift for you, my champion.
Interesting.
Here's
Very
how
cool.
restored.
Very cool, Kanye. Alright, I think this will just cold sore on my nose.
Now,
just think
what
this
am
will
I
be
meant to
good
do way up here? Aside from not
spot.
falling off, that is.
Very good gauntlet to have for
Hold
safety.
and wait before releasing your shot. When the
part
hand of
sucks.
Oranos trembles, the vortex is yours.
I could probably let a bird of prey land on my wrist, and it wouldn't even hurt.
You guys ever had it not load in the hand? So when you're doing this part, the left hand, I mean, it's hard to tell if the right hand does it too since there's all that shit on it. The left hand won't fully load in. So there's like a hand down and then the hand on top and who cares?
Oranos finds you worthy. His hand is yours.
It's goddamn
Use it wisely.
Uranus.
So we don't
Uranus. Anyone notice I've resisted making that joke? That's right, because I'm a grown-up.
Do I have any attachments on this? I was using this with the iron sights. I was using iron sights on this the other day, and this feels way tight. Oh. It's because I have Deadshot. Oh no, I have Deadshot on them too. I don't know, it just feels way tighter than it It's like barely moving. I'm sure that has to do with it. Deadshot is a fucking god tier perk in this game. Like, I genuinely think that Deadshot went from being one of the most lame and underused perks to
Carpenter.
one of the most clutch. Sorry guys, I'm having all these ideas for videos. Writing them down, but I can't tell you about them.
Who had the last laugh?
They're top secret for all my
Me.
fans. Ooh, daddy. And another thing, guys, when using double pack effects on these, on snipers specifically, they don't normally go.
Oi, can't you see I've got a skin condition?
It's a one-shot kill. Until the high rounds, so. These fucking skeletons, man. Some of them are really fast. Even on stupid casual.
Insta-kill.
And for the record, Paladin,
Makes me feel like a
shoots
hard
out
man, it does.
explosions, so insta-kill does not work on it.
Besides being a man of science, I'm also a crack shot.
Come on, let's get cryo freeze, please. Cryo freeze, I said cryo
I wonder
freeze.
if Scarlet would let me read the letter from her father. There may be some salient details that she missed.
I said cryo freeze.
Oh, Alistair, what happened to you after Cambodia? Oh, I can only guess.
Good shot. So, you guys might be saying, wow, Alex, why do you like cryo freeze? It's literally the worst pack-a-punch ability in the game. And I would normally say you're right. For most things, it is not great. But what it is good for is that it activates a lot more than just once every so often. Like, when you're using Kilowatt or Firebomb. God damn, I have so many ideas right now. What is going on? Sorry, guys. I'm not trying to start and stop the stream. It's just
Seek the primordial weapons for the mighty Titan.
got shit going on in my brain. My best videos right now are not necessarily tutorials, but explaining parts of the game. And since zombies is usually how in my opinion, how Call of Duty works, is since we have that cycle where everybody hates everything, we'll have people who buy the game when it's brand new, and then you'll have all these guys like telling people how to get dark matter,
even when
how
your
to
nose
use it,
came out the
and
back of your head.
aromatics, all sorts of shit. But what you don't get is the longevity of those tutorials. So you'll have a little few guys doing
running out
it,
of wiggle room
like
here.
exclusive base and stuff, but then they'll focus on multiplayer. And zombies, all the zombies people are dead, so there's nobody out there to help. God damn it, I'm sorry. There's nobody out there to help newbies figure out how to use certain guns or gun stats or any of that shit. So I've noticed that my best videos are information ones, and that actually makes me happy because yeah, I like coming up with doing news stuff. I don't like recording news. You know, it sucks.
They're already burning a hole in my pocket.
It's regurgitation. It doesn't help anybody except for in the moment. It's useless after that. But a fireboat, not a fireboat tutorial, but explaining tips for dark matter, I mean, people can come back to that anytime, and nobody is explaining it to the little guys. Yeah, we have the big guys doing Easter egg tutorials still, but those fucking suck to make. Try to make one before. It was so shit. Getting the footage to match up. It's pretty much the worst thing in the world. Yo, what's up, watcher, viewer?
Fruits of your efforts.
Oh,
I think I'm in some for it. But here I am.
Sniper's actually pretty tight for the most part, but it does suck when you're trying to fight that guy. Hello, viewer. I don't know who you are. You could be my mom, could be my girlfriend, could be my dad.
Seek the primordial
That part
weapon
I wouldn't
where the
know,
mighty
because
Titan
I don't talk to him. Perry G. Yo, back, dude. What's up? Living that YouTube life? Welcome to the stream. We're just trying to kill some fucking zombies. In my head, I've been talking to myself like a crazy person for the last few,
Do you think if I
guess
do something,
hour?
it would distract them?
Boom. But we're trying to get about... Okay. Nice, dude. Well, you should... do you stream on that channel? On the channel you're talking to?
I've got a Viper Dragon!
Info, if it's another channel. Or if you use Twitch or whatever. I'm trying to find new content to watch. Hell yeah. Well, I was just saying a few minutes ago that the zombies community has really changed. So that's not a luxury that we really get anymore. Yeah, there's people streaming custom zombies, but they're more like clip shows, you know? It's stuff like Tim Hansen and Mr. Dalek JD are... It's just, yeah. I haven't streamed Fortnite either. I'm not very good at Fortnite. I don't think it's a bad game or anything. A lot of people really don't like it. But then again,
I do wish these fields were a bit more durable.
Oh,
Apollo approves of your efforts.
oh, you haven't streamed it before. I think Fortnite's pretty cool, dude. It's just hard. People think it's easy, but I disagree. I think building
This shield is just like
changes
extra
the way
underpants.
that game works.
Better
It's
to have
so-
them and not need them than...
Such bright white. Ow. Come on. Wait, is there another
I swear my scars are getting
fucking
scars.
ADOS vegan these? So, have you been playing Black Ops 4 a lot, or do you just like to watch it?
I'm always
I don't
learning.
actually know what I just said. My brain forgot. Have you been playing Black Ops 4 Zombies a lot? Or have you just been watching it? Keeping up with it?
Wow.
Do you like it?
Look at all the friends I have
A lot of
got.
people seem to have strong opinions about the game. So, just curious about yours. Okay. What time are you streaming? I'll try to come by. Actually, here. You know what I'm gonna do? Where is your name? There's your name. Go to channel. Yeah, that's pretty much why I buy it, so don't feel bad. Okay. Alright, man. I have your channel up. Oh, shit. I have some work I have to do for my podcast for tomorrow. But I pulled your channel up. And I'll try to come by. Say hey, you know? And then if you want, we should do a sub for a sub or whatever people do. Or if you don't want to do that, I'll probably sub to you anyway because I like to support my small fellow YouTubers.
No! Where did you all come from?
I got distracted. I forgot what I was supposed to do. Fuck.
Oh, righty then. I'm going to be super duper careful from now on.
Oh my god. What the fuck? I've been... This is so frustrating. I've been playing with keyboard and mouse lately, and I like forget the buttons.
Quite dead yet.
Which is sad because I play this game so much. All right, well that was pretty unfortunate, and I'm on casual, so it's even more unfortunate and sad. Fuck it, I'm gonna sub to you right now, brother. There you go. I hope this helps. I don't watch a lot of Fortnite, not the biggest Fortnite fan, but anytime I see your videos, man, I'll try to give you a like and a sub. Or no, I can't sub multiple times, but you know what I'm trying to say. I think the only way people who have smaller channels can move forward is to work together. So take that for what it's worth.
Nose delicious.
Real low. Real low.
Seek the primordial weapon where the mighty Titan points.
Of course they
What's the verdict?
Full power.
Ooh, what should I splash out on? Some stamps? Paperclip? Maybe a really small bag of humbugs?
double fucking kidding me?
I wonder if I could refine these further. You know, deliver them in tablet form. For ages, chemists have searched for the universal solvent. They could have just started their search right here.
Fuck it.
Why am I not getting better at dodging these pieces? How can I go back to regular weapons after this? Do I feel bad about slaughtering mythical beasts?
What a cunt. How do you go all the way to epic
Apollo approves of your efforts.
and get a Pegasus strike that I already have? That's fucking stupid. I really don't understand why they would do that. Doesn't make too much sense. Alright, partner. You know what time it is. Keep on rolling, baby. I'm moving, now move out. Hands up, now hands down. Back up, back up. Tell me what you're gonna do now. I don't know why I did that. I wasn't gonna take it anyway.
My olfactory organs think it's fucking Christmas! This is the end for you.
Okay. Excuse me. We got about 300 headshots with this weapon. We need 500 more to get it to just the regular technical challenges. So that's 500 more headshots. There's about a 5-6 zombie increase per round. There's probably 20 zombies per round right now. So 10 rounds would be 200 if we're at that rate. Plus 30, so about 230, 250. So I got about 15 rounds left. Jesus, that sucks. Alright, well, we're gonna do this the right way. See where this takes us.
I assure you,
Oh
this is
my
purely
God.
medicinal. Like whiskey.
I just fucking tried this. Okay. I promise you, Perry G, I'm not as bad as it looks. I've pretty
Another
much
challenge, another major
done
hit
it
to my
all.
wallet.
I've beaten every Easter egg solo, except for the tortured path and what was the other one? Some of the BO2 ones. It's like who cares, honestly.
Double points.
And
I think it's venomous.
okay.
Hunter.
Anyway, thanks for hanging out, Perry G. I hope you stuck around and subscribed to subscribe, and I hope you come back later. Or I hope you come back again. I subscribe to your channel, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you later. So, and for all those of you who might be watching and you are being a ninja about it, please just hit that sub button or the like button. You don't even have to say anything. I'm just trying to be a boy and give people the zombies content that they know and love. Because right now it is a rough time for zombies fans, and we're all looking for somebody to love. And we're all looking for some content. This sniper is not. It's not great. All right, let's go over to here.
Oh, this looks likely to cause significant damage.
Well done. The sun god smiles upon your efforts.
You know what I don't understand is why does a knife that's bigger cause more damage? Don't all knives hurt equally? I mean, unless they're dull. All right, so the way to do this is to
Rather
run
a
around
lot of
in
you
the
right
mall.
now. Parker!
Train them up, board them up, kill those fuckers because they're the worst. I'm just gonna show around. You can no-scope pretty decently in here.
Well, it isn't my old
Before
mate,
you,
Flappy
the
Daddy.
headshot lines up, you just press that trigger. And your hands will move. There'll be a slight delay. But it's all
Surrounded. Again! Honestly, I don't know why I let this happen.
And another trick. Alright, see how I'm boarding them up? So if I was to run like this and then go that way, run running and then kind of going the opposite way. See how they just hit me like that? You gotta turn the long way. I know it sounds counterintuitive. You gotta turn the long way.
Look after the pennies and the pounds will look after themselves.
It's hard to explain what I mean. It's just the turning them, like when you run and you do a loop like that. So if I was to run and then just immediately turn around, it doesn't really work. You'll still get stray zombies, but if you run and then you go, it's hard to explain. I'll try to do it, but it really helps. Helps keep them packed nice and tight. Because if I just keep running in a circle,
Hello, if anyone's looking for some
gonna
undead to shoot, there's loads of them over here.
see how they're all nice and packed? Maybe it's just turning to the left. No, that way you gotta turn. Whatever side you're on, you want to go the opposite ways. Or the same way. There you go. So I'm on the left side, I want to go to the left. I'm on the right side, I want to go to the right. If I'm on this side, I want to go. Well, I guess it kind of works. Maybe I don't know.
Smart one is probably only getting devoured in the next few minutes.
Those fire ones are the worst. I can't really explain what I'm trying to do with this turning, guys. It's just there's something about turning. They just keep tight. I don't really know what it is.
Make no mistake, this is a rum business. Stanton Shaw, the plucky upstart from Tunbridge Wells, is going for his personal best. My two favorite words.
All right. It's starting to get a little messy around here. This other good place to train is, well, you can just run around the whole fucking map, but you'll get a lot of zombies spawning behind you, which is very annoying. Because then you can't lead them, you can only run in.
Seek the primordial weapon where the mighty Titan
Center of the world, this is the worst place to go. But what else do I have to do, right? Right, Perry? Perry? Are you there, Perry? Perry, where have you gone, Perry? I've lost you, Perry. Can't seem to find you, Perry G. Hello? Where'd you go, Perry? You're gone and I can't find you. Oh, Mr. Perry. There we go. Epic. 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 Rare. Legendary.
Super!
Green.
Aren't I popular with the undead all of a sudden? Hey, I didn't even feel that. Ow!
Do I hear a son of a bitch? Fuck. Headshot. 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 Headshot!
A little help, please?
Stay strong. You know,
I can't believe that. She gave me an extra life. What a bitch.
of your efforts.
God, I hate this area.
Hello, Apollo.
Yeah, you guys
I am
might
now
think I'm
taking
bad.
requests.
But that's not the case. The case is I'm using the fucking Koshka. That has an ADS time of 10 seconds. Jesus Christ.
Last 1 to 10 kills is a rotten egg.
God. My God. Awesome. Great sliding.
I don't know why everyone complains
I
about
just
the
realized
odor.
that thing around
I
my
can't
hand
smell
is
anything.
Actually,
My fingers are on fire! A righteous fire!
a bolt of lightning. How sweet. How sweet, guys. That's so sweet. It's not going so well, guys. Okay, guys. This is amazing. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. You know what this mode should be called?
Of your efforts.
Shoot 2 bullets and then run away, and then shoot 2 bullets and then run away.
Seek the
always be running
primordial
backwards.
weapon for the mighty Titan.
Do you guys wish that we could see Medusa naked? Do you guys think Medusa's pubes are snakes? No? Just curious.
Did everything go dark?
I wish there was a leader, you know, on the challenges. Like, oh, you're this close. Because I get the
Lucky! What was the
flash.
slap heard around the world?
Did you see the headshot? How was it not a headshot? It was like, I'm being serious for once. That was like perfectly on her. Aw. Zombies is gender inclusive now. Yeah. Amazing. I was so happy when Reed, Rad Austin 27 started talking about asking a woman about your business idea. How about you ask a person that's not an expert in the field, you fucking idiot? Just because you're starting a business and you're like, oh, I want to sell jeans, and then you're only selling men's jeans and you show it to a woman. She's not gonna like have
Bruno's
good
a good
value
influence.
if she knows
I'm learning a lot.
nothing about jeans, or she's, only shops for herself and like her
Hello?
daughters.
If
Like,
anyone's looking for some undead to shoot, there's loads of them over
she
there.
might be able to look at it and say, oh, it looks stupid. Anybody can do that. You don't need to be a woman. There's no such thing as like inherent female opinion that's better than a male opinion. It's just some people know stuff and others don't. And yeah, you do have a slightly different experience. Well, not slightly. There is a difference between men and women. And they see the world differently than men. And I have no problem with that. But Rad Austin was talking about anytime you have a business idea to always ask a woman. What? That is so stupid. He was clearly pandering to that girl, his moderator in the chat, which, yeah, by the way, Zombros, if you're out there, I'm paying $10 a month or whatever because, one, I couldn't make it to be a Premise patron because you won't allow it. You limit it. And secondly, I'm not paying you guys to interview your patrons. Do that in a private call. You know, like, do it, like, if you, people should be able to watch it, patrons should be able to. Don't do it as the main episode. And, the other thing is, I don't want to see you chat with your mods. I don't care what their opinions are. I don't. And, yeah, it's pretty fucking stupid. And then you guys are talking about gender inequality in Call of Duty. Let me give you guys a piece of advice. It's a military shooter. Do girls like the military? Of course they do. Do most of them? No, they don't. That's why my girlfriend plays different games than I do. She likes 2D platformers and stuff. A lot of girls don't like video games as much as me. Is there anything wrong with that? Of course not. Because women can do it.
Well, I don't know how it
But
works,
acting like
but I'm
we need
hugely
Scarlet
thankful
in
that
the
it
game
does.
as a strong female lead character is annoying. Her character didn't bother me until I was listening to Rad Austin and this girl talk about it, saying how she's a strong female lead, and then because when you're playing solo, you hear her just talk about her dad, and you're like, yeah, okay, whatever. But I was playing with bots the other day, and she is a fucking bitch. I don't like her at all. She's an asshole to everybody, and it's not like a funny type of asshole. What's weird is Bruno is the sweet. Okay, let me put it this way. All the characters have depth except for Scarlet, which sucks because when you try to push a political agenda on a character, she ends up just being a trope and not a character. So all she does is all she says is, "Fuck my dad. He's a meanie. I can't believe I wasted all this time trying to have a relationship with my dad. Fuck you, Dad." And then she'll say, "You idiots, you idiot crew. You guys better be up to the standard my dad said you guys were. My stupid dad." And then she'll say stuff like, "I'm so mean, and I'm such a kick-ass lady." It's like, shut the fuck up. And then in the next sentence, she'll be like, "Fuck you, Dad. Oh, we gotta find my dad. I miss you, Dad." What a fucking psycho. That's not a character. That's just a whiny person. Man or woman. Shaw is annoying because he's always like, "Hoo-hoo, I'm high." Diego's annoying because, well, Diego's not really annoying. I don't mind Diego. He's just kind of arrogant. And he's learning to, not really be anymore. But the one thing that's annoying about the dialogue when you have all of the characters playing is they start talking about women's rights and shit in the game. I'm like, dude, I want to play a video game. I don't care about your political commentary, okay? It's really annoying. Like, there's this line that says, Diego's like, "Scarlet is unlike any woman I've ever known. She should not be this way." And then Bruno goes, "Well, Diego, women have their own minds." It's like, no shit. No shit, women have their own minds, you fucking idiot. Women can be their own person. No one said they couldn't, Bruno. Except for Nixaru, because he's a fucking idiot. It's just stupid. No, in this day and age, no one thinks women should stay in the kitchen and all that stuff. No one's against women having careers. Why are you putting it into your game? We're trying to find Scarlett's father, not talk about women's rights. We can have a strong female lead. We can have a strong male lead. We can just have a strong character. I don't really care what their gender is as long as it's a good character. And I was playing all that shit and I'm thinking about their conversation and I was like, this is where we are in Zombies. The game is dying. The community hates each other. But we're talking about strong female fucking leads. Fuck that. No. I don't want to talk about that crap. I want to enjoy my immersion, not be reminded that there's a shitty world outside my door where people think they're fucking oppressed when they live in the United States. My God. And I'm doing it right now, so I'm a hypocrite. That's fine. At least I know. At least I can accept it. At least I can accept my hypocrisy. Alright. Somehow I'm like almost done with this one. It's very strange. 400. I think I'd rather have increased hip accuracy, hip fire accuracy. Really, I really want to open all these Nebulium plasma, but I can't because sometimes they have those deals. And I don't want to waste it. Would you? Would you want to waste it? Probably not. Probably not. Okay. What time is it? It's 6 o'clock. Thinking about what I want to do. Should we play for a little longer? Or make a video? See, there may be some info on Twitter about new guns leaking.
One S all digital edition.
All right. Sorry, I got a little distracted on Twitter. Where is Charlie and Let's see. All right, guys. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna eat dinner, and then I'm gonna work on a video, and may stream tonight. I don't know. I want to start streaming more. This was actually fun. I had a good time. Perry G, I don't know if you subbed or not because I don't really know how this shit works. I should probably learn. And thank you guys for hanging out. I love y'all. I'll talk to you later. See ya.